Hello, my fellow humans and aliens. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Callie, pronounced as Z and Zer. How y'all doing? Power to the people. Let's get into this mess. Well, today I was going to tell a story time about something else, but I got a story and a lesson at the same time. So let's get into this. So I recently joined a TikTok, trying to be a part of that TikTok community. I don't know what the fuck y'all call them, the cult. I don't know, but I recently joined TikTok and I've been seeing a lot of videos, which some are very educational, some are very informative, and some really make you think, and very spiritual. I like it so far so good. But I was tried, y'all. I was recently tried. I was tried. So the reason why I said I was tried is because I stumbled up on this TikToker. Don't remember their name. Don't really care to remember their username. I'm also not here to bash that TikToker. So even if I did remember the name, I probably won't put it up because one, if I did, you're getting views, which you shouldn't. And two, I was just trying to educate some people on certain topics. I'm just saying. However, it's not my job. So, I stumbled upon this TikToker and their video was very nice. They grabbed my attention, of course. So I went on their actual page instead of my For You page. So I went on their page, looked through their video, and she was this white lady, and she was talking about she has 7 kids. They're all like biracial. Their dad's black. Da da da. But then she started saying that she's now with a new guy. She's been with him for like some years. I don't think that's relevant to this story. I'm not sure. But if it is, I think they've been together for 11 years or so or whatnot. She's talking about the struggle he faced in racism. She's saying him being the white guy, her new hubby is white, and how when he got with her, he started facing racism against his own kind. I was like, okay, let me continue listening. So she continued the story by saying, when he got with her, his family was being racist towards him because he's now with a white woman who have black kids and how wrong it is and yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. So I'm just looking at it and I'm like, okay, I know it's not my job. I also didn't feel that it was my job to educate you on racism, especially if you have biracial kids, black kids. Majority of them seem to be females, and you have black men, black boys as sons, and what's going on in today's world right now. But I felt compelled to inform you on certain things. I didn't comment to bash you. Literally, I commented in a very positive way. I commented and I was like, first, I gave you a compliment. I liked your videos. And then I said, FYI, black people cannot be racist. It's impossible for minorities to be racist. However, we can be prejudiced. We could be prejudiced against others, white people, Asian people, black people, our own. We could be prejudiced, but we cannot be racist. That was one comment I mentioned. And then she continued in another video stating that she stumbled up on this black guy and how he was completely racist against her because she's a white woman, and how he's saying he doesn't want to talk to her because like a whole bunch of shit that he's being racist. And I'm like, we cannot be racist. We cannot be racist against white people, especially, and then she doesn't get it. She doesn't understand. And like, I commented and I'm like, listen, you're saying he's racist, but as a black person, as a black woman, I think his fear in your type is justified. Him not wanting to talk to you or being scared or walking away is justified. Reason being why it's justified, because you have a long history, not you specifically, but white people have a long history of, one, getting their black men arrested out of lies, getting us killed for no reason. Just by even looking at us, we can be killed, especially our black brothers. Okay, so I believe his fear in not wanting to communicate with you is very much so justified. You commenting back or replying to me by stating anyone who is being rude against any race is racist. No, because the color of their skin. You stated that. So I kindly said for you to do your research and realize the difference and why black people are the minority cannot be racist. We can be very much so prejudiced, and I'm not taking that away. We can be prejudiced. However, we cannot be racist because and then the term that you're gonna look up on Google doesn't fit the criteria as what racism is, what a person being racist is. Because again, it's prettying up the word and all the shit that we've been put through plenty of years and still more years to come. That is why we have all these fights going on. This is why we have Black Lives Matter movements. And this is why there's a lot of protests happening. So for you, as a white woman who have black children, should really and truly take the time to educate yourself on racism and on the things that your kids will be facing. Granted, your kids are older now. They're probably older than I am, because some of them look, of course, they're older than me. But this is where colorism comes in. This is where like self-hate as a black person comes in, especially when you are, I don't want to say especially, but when you are mixed race and you're raised by the mother. I also been seeing this trend on TikTok about the difference in the mixed community being raised by white mothers and black mother. And I very much so see the difference. I have friends who are biracial with the difference, and I do see the difference. I also have friends who are biracial where their mom is white, but you couldn't even tell because the mom took the time to educate themselves, learn the culture. Like I think the dad is Jamaican, yes for sure, and the mom was like Irish, not Irish, German. And I've spoken to the mom, and you can't even tell that she is not from Jamaica because she took the time to educate herself. She learned about the black culture. She learned about the Jamaican heritage, and installed that in her daughter. Now I've also have friends where the mom was white. Can't say the same. And now with me commenting to let you know that you should educate yourself more, and there is people who are on TikTok who talk about the differences. And I tagged you in some of the videos of people who talk about the differences. Your own kind talk about the difference and talk about the fact that we cannot be racist. We can be prejudiced. No, you chose not to. You don't have to take my opinion, by the way. It was just me trying to do something nice to educate you on certain topics. But then you have your friends that choose to come for me. But because I'm a professional in everything I do, I already thought about what I would say, what I wouldn't say. Because one thing for sure, if I don't send for you, don't come for me. And two things for sure, I don't fight fire with fire. I'm a Gemini. I don't got time for that. If need be, I would, but in this situation, I don't think I need it. I just think I needed to educate you on things and just put some knowledge out there. But no, after commenting and you took the time to reply to me and basically try to um be rude by you commenting and saying you know, that if you have a problem with the color of my skin, you're racist. That didn't bother me. But what bothered me is the end of your sentence. You put a kissy face and a heart and say, sweetie. Just think about that for a second. Me as a black woman try to educate you on a topic, and for you to reply and say what you said, which is cool because that's your opinion, that's how you feel. But in the end, where you put the sweetie, that's basically you like saying sis. That's, in my opinion, I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but that's how I took it, and I let it go. I didn't reply. I said cool. I actually did like your video. I think you're trying to say something, but I was just correcting you on the fact that you're saying that your husband or your boyfriend's parents was being racist to him because he's with you and you have black kids. That it do, it don't fit. Okay, it doesn't go together, because he's not dating your black kids. He's dating you as a white woman dating a white man. That does not. Just think about it. I'm just saying, just think about it. But then now your friends are trying to come for me by calling me a racist. Boo boo, I'm not racist. Never have been, never will be. I'm actually against racism. I'm an advocate for racism. I mean, I am a black woman. I'm Jamaican. If that's relevant, probably not. But I'm very proud of where I come from, you know. Big up to my fellow Jamaicans out there. And others, but Jamaicans. But I think that was the first time I've ever been called racist. And that was very interesting because I really had to think about that for a second. I called up my friend, and I'm like, can you believe I was called a racist? Me? She's like, wow, that's interesting. I'm like, yeah. And I told her how I wanted to reply, how I wanted to comment on your video or to that person. And I wanted to let them know, boo, I can't be racist. I'm not racist because my uncle's cousin, friend's sister, mom, dog is white. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? You guys be doing that. You guys be doing that. That whole, I can't be racist because my best friend is black. Check your best friend. Yeah. I am not the one to call anyone out of their name, call anyone any Uncle Tom, because I just think that sometimes people are not informed, and or I can't even call it ignorancy because the internet exists, books, the library. If there's something that you're not educated on, do your research. Do your research. I can no longer give people the pass by saying, I'm sorry, I was just being ignorant. And usually this is not a topic that I want to put out there, especially on the internet. But it's really becoming a lot. It always have been a lot for us. But do better. You guys need to do better. And for everyone out there who have mixed kids, like, you guys need to do better. There's a lot of people who are doing good work. There's a lot of allies out there who are doing the work. They're taking the time to educate themselves. There's a lot of moms, white moms out there who are adopting black children, and they are taking the time to learn the differences and learn how to raise their black children, because they are aware and understand that yes, you might grow up in a white home. I am your mother, but you face struggles that I won't face as a white woman, as your mother. There's things that I can't teach you. So to those moms out there who are taking in kids who need it and adopting children, good job. But please do more and educating yourself on their culture, the struggle that they will face, because you are not going to be with them 24/7 when they go out in the world. I'm getting emotional. But when they go out there in the world sees them for who they are. You could teach them to be polite all you want, The world doesn't see them like that. The world does not see us. I think it's unfair. I am a mother. I have a daughter. And I don't think it's fair that because of the color of her skin, I have to tell her that when you step out these doors, act different. Well, she knows she has to abide by the law and the rules. Yes. But if you get stopped, know how to speak. Walk different. She's only 9. And when she was 5 years old is when I had to sit down and explain to her differences when she came home to me and told me crying that her friend told her she's not black when she was coloring their family portrait that they do all the time in school, and she colored herself black, and they looked at her and told her, "You're not black, boo." Maybe not in so many words because they're 5 years old, but that hurt her, and she was very much so puzzled. But in that moment, I had to teach her the differences. However, my daughter is multi-race, and again, that does not stop her from facing the stuff that we have to face every day. I wanted a son really badly, but I see the struggle of having a son. It's really bad, and I have friends who have black sons, and to watch the fact that they have to teach them to walk different. If an officer stop you, say yes sir, no sir, and even if they're being bluntly rude in your face or spitting in your face, which is against the law, you still have to hold a smile and carry on and pray in that moment that you make it out alive. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. And let's not get started on systematic racism. And I do live in Canada, and I hear a lot of Canadians say racism does not exist here, but it does. It does exist. Recently, maybe last year, downtown Toronto, we had someone tied a rope. We all know what that means. On a building. We all know the strange tree. If you guys don't know, look it up. Listen, it's not our job to teach you what racism is. Okay? It's not our job to tell you not to be racist. And then when we tell you that you are being racist, you're, "Oh, how dare you? My best friend is black. I can't be racist." Make it make sense. And to all those white women out there who wants to have mixed babies, because I hear that a lot. "Oh my God, I can't wait to have a mixed baby." Learn. Having a mixed baby it doesn't stop there. Okay? So, and if you're getting with a black person just to piss their parents off, think about it before you do it. Think about what's going to happen to that if you have kids. Think about the fact that the boyfriend or the girlfriend that you're trying to be with to piss off your parents. Think about how that can affect their lives. Okay? Because not everybody has the money to cover up crimes. Okay? Not everybody has that money to cover up crimes. Okay? So please, I'm trying. Well, again, I know I said I'm trying, but it's not my job to do this. And I did not want to do this today, but I felt like I needed to. This might sound like a rant. Hopefully it doesn't. Please do your research. Don't just rely on Google. Okay? I have experienced a lot of things since I've been living in Canada. I have experienced a lot of racist comments. Let's just not get into that. Let's just say I've experienced a lot of things. And I'm not going to lie. When I first moved to Canada, it was a culture shock. And I also didn't know much about racism because I did move here when I was young as well. I was very much so culture shock, and I was I got hit with a ton of brick, and I got hit real hard and real quick. Like, because I used to tell my friend, I don't see color. Anyone who says they don't see color, you see color. We all see color. Unless you're colorblind, we see your color. Okay? And I've had professors who talk about racism, but they don't realize that they're low-key being racist too. So you need to look into yourself, look into the system, look into the things that's... I'm ranting. Look into the real meaning of racism and what it means to be racist. Okay? For the colonizers and all these white people are pretending like they don't know what it is. Please, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. That's all I gotta say for that. I don't want to make this video too long because I could sit here and talk about it all day long. I could sit here and talk about my experiences. My daughter, that was not her first experience with that, and trust me, she's only 8. Can you believe the shit? The fact that I have a multi-race daughter, I've also gotten some backlash about that from others. So I do feel it for others who have mixed kids. It's not easy. I do feel it for the mixed kids as well, for the multiracial kids, for the black kids. Kids in general, racism is taught, very much so. It is taught. But do the job on breaking that. Not because you're raised in a certain environment means that you have to follow suit, and that goes for a lot of things. I think as I say that sentence, I think I'm thinking about other things such as homophobia, transphobia. It's crazy. Please, guys, it's very important to unlearn in order to relearn. Okay? Unlearn in order to relearn. That's all I'm gonna say for that. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I don't want to keep going because I'm actually feeling things. I don't want to go too much into this. I don't want to rant. Hopefully you guys learned something from me, and if you could see, it really did hit me, especially to be called a racist. That was interesting. I really did look into myself, and I'm just like, people just have a way of throwing things out when you try to correct them. And it's not like I was being mean. I wasn't even being rude. I actually came to you correct. But your friend who came for me, I didn't send for him. Because my mouth can be reckless. But I'm choosing to not, because I'm trying to change. The Lord knows I'm trying to change. Whew. I'm a very petty person. And I'm trying not to be petty, y'all. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this segment. I'm sorry for last week. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I was unable to post. Sometime I need to find a new app for editing. I don't know what's going on with this. It's like crashing, and I was kind of busy, and it was a lot of people's birthdays, so sorry. I'm doing better. I'll try my best to post every Friday or Saturday. So thank you guys for staying tuned, and to the ones who have been rocking with me, thank you. I see y'all. I don't forget. I see my day ones. I know my peoples. I know who's watching and who's not. To my friends who, well, I don't got no friends, but to the few, the 1, 2, 3, 4 friends that I got, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that post notification bell down below and interact. Comment, like, do whatever. I'm down. I'm here. I'm here with the get down. I don't know what the hell I just said, but this is still hitting me. There's a lot more I wanted to say regarding this topic, but I think I'm just going to cut it right now because, as you can probably hear, neighbors are starting to wake up, I guess, at this time. But thank you guys.